Hi there, my name is Marcy Mossman and I'm an occupational therapist assistant here at NCH, Brookdale Rehabilitation, and today the FGCU students came up, Vinny, Kayla, and Lisa, came and did a presentation for our patients, and it included trivia on historical questions. I think the patients really enjoyed it. I think that it sort of challenged them a little bit to think, which is one of their goals, a lot of them, and I think it went really well. We used a microphone so they could hear, and I think that Vinny adjusted his voice appropriately so that the patients could understand what he was saying. And I thought the project went really well, and we would welcome you to do it again.
Go. Okay, I'm Patty Governile. I'm one of the physical therapists at Brookdale. And one of the amenities we offer here are support groups of various kinds, and I am one of the facilitators of the amputee support group. The amputee support group is meant for patients that have come through our program and are brand new amputees, or it's also meant for amputees from the community. They can come in from anywhere in the community. We advertise widely out to the community centers and the libraries, etc., in order for people to know about our program. What we do in our program is mostly the primary purpose of it is so that the amputees themselves can provide support for one another, share their stories, and give each other tips on how to handle this from a physical, emotional, spiritual, and every other kind of level, practical level. We have guest speakers that talk about everything from adaptive sports to healthcare to nutrition to skin care, the psychology of dealing with a major life-changing situation like an amputation. And sometimes we just have parties just for fun and the socialization of it. So everyone in the community is welcome, and I appreciate your letting everyone know about this.
Okay, I'm Jenny. I am a physical therapist at the Brookdale Center for Healthy Aging and Rehabilitation. At our rehab center, we see our patients 3 hours a day, and that's a combination of physical therapy, occupational therapy, and sometimes speech therapy if needed. So our patients come down to the therapy gym for 1 hour treatment sessions at a time, totaling up 3 hours a day, and it's a variety of patients including total knee replacements, total hip replacements. We see a lot of stroke patients, a lot of patients after a traumatic brain injury. And the goal for all the patients coming here is that they get medical management as well as the intensive therapy, and the goal is that they all go home from here to try to avoid needing to go to a nursing home.
Give them beads to put I wouldn't give them anything to put around their necks, because some of them are confused, and if it doesn't make it off of their head, but by the time they're in bed, that is a choking risk. So I would change that a little bit to something, I don't know what, but not something around their necks, because we try to stay away from that. And I would definitely use the microphone, because otherwise they can't hear you, and you have to speak so slow, and you have to repeat it, because some of them have hearing aids and they need batteries, that kind of stuff. But other than that, I thought it went really well.
So the things we need money most for on Brookdale is equipment would be the #1 thing. We have patients that don't have any money, so we give away a lot of equipment. We also have patients that just take equipment, so it's hard to keep track of all of that with the number of patients we have. So equipment would be the first thing. Another thing that we could always use money for is to do like special events like you guys did today. We don't have a big budget for to do food and festivities and things like that, so that's another thing we need money for. We try to do holiday parties and things like that, but we have a very small budget. So equipment and festivities for the patients, and salaries. We need more money for our therapists so we can hire more.